Yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers, as always, doing another top 3 video. This time, covering the 3 players on offense that I think are important for the 49ers in 2018. I'm gonna make a quick point right now. I will not include Garoppolo on this list. I think that'd be way too easy to put him at number 1, so he will not be on this list. I'm gonna be mentioning other players like the wideout position, running backs, tight ends, offensive lines, all of those guys that are going to be important for this 49er offense in 2018. There you have it. I think you guys know how this goes, but before I get the video started, as always, please like and subscribe to support my channel. Getting close to 800 subscribers. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully by football season, by middle of September, I can get to 1,000 subscribers. That would be an awesome goal. So hopefully you guys share my channel to other fellow Niner faithful and other fans of other teams, especially the NFC West. That'd be freaking awesome. I'm done with all my pleasantries. Let's get this video started. The top 3 players on offense that are going to be important in 2018. Coming in at number 3, I have Joe Staley, offensive tackle. Now, I think the offensive lineman position is one of the most important positions in football. Not a lot of people like to talk about them because it's just offensive linemen. Who cares? But, I mean, you got to protect the quarterback, you got to protect the run game, and I believe Joe Staley is the leader of this offensive line, the most experienced on this line. He's, I think, at 33, 34 years old, and he is still pretty damn good. One of the top tackles in the league, I believe. What can you say, right? He's going to be mentoring Mike McGlinchey, who is a rookie this year, so that should be pretty fun right there. Also got a lot of talent as well on the line. Maybe Lincoln Tomlinson. We'll see what he can do this year. I don't know what he is capable of, but hopefully he can do a really good job for this team. Weston Richburg, he's a pretty damn good center. That helps out a lot, and I think this is the best offensive line we had in the past couple of years now, ever since the Jim Harbaugh, Greg Roman offensive line. That was a pretty damn good line right there, I would say. Yeah, Joe Staley's still there. Freaking awesome, even at age 33, 34. Got to anchor that line, protect Garoppolo, protect the run game. Jerick McKinnon, all good. Coming in at number 2, I have Marquise Goodwin, wide receiver. Now, I think this guy is going to be the number 1 receiver coming into camp and coming into 2018. Goodwin, very fast receiver, very dynamic, can go to the middle, can go deep if you need to. Him and Garoppolo last year had a very good rapport, and I believe they're going to keep continuing that growth in 2018, starting week 1 against the Vikings. It would be interesting to see what they could do. I'm excited to see how they're building rapport in training camp when they actually can kind of practice for real, and in the preseason game, see if they're going to do any reps during the preseason. See what they can do in week 1 against the Vikings. That would be freaking awesome, and I believe he's going to have a breakout season, and as I predicted before, 10 touchdowns, 1,200 yards, about that many yards. I think that's a pretty reasonable prediction. I think he can go that far, so him as the top receiver for Garoppolo, I think it's going to be really good. Also, you got Pierre Garçon as the second guy you can go to, and other players you can go with, Dante Pettis, Trent Taylor, all those other guys, Kendrick Bourne. Freaking awesome. So Marquise Goodwin, the leader of the wideout position, I believe, for the 49ers. Him and Garoppolo, I think they're going to do special things together. Before I get to the number 1 player that I think is going to be important for the 49ers in 2018, I want to do a quick honorable mention. Going to be mentioning George Kittle, tight end. Now, I believe you need a security blanket as a quarterback for the tight end position. I believe he is the man to be Garoppolo's security blanket. They had a pretty good rapport, as mentioned, with Goodwin in 2017 last year. I believe they're going to continue the growth in 2018, and I believe Kittle will be a second-year player that will be breaking out in 2018. Should be exciting. I hope George Kittle can get a lot of targets, being a good extra blocker for Garoppolo. So really good tight end so far, and I believe he will make that second big step in 2018. Coming in number 1 as the most important player in the offensive side of the ball in 2018 is Jerick McKinnon, running back. Now, he is going to be the workhorse of this offense, and he's going to take the pressure off of Garoppolo passing the ball. Got to have a guy that can run the ball and be a stallion in the backfield. I believe McKinnon will be that guy for the 49ers. He's a little bit small, I would say, but I think he makes that up with just pure running ability and passing the ball in the backfield, just the overall package for a running back, and that's what you want. You want a guy that can do both running and catching the ball in the backfield, and McKinnon is the perfect guy for that. I really can't say anything else. I think these two are going to have a good chemistry together, and I believe that McKinnon could rush for 1,000 yards and maybe catch for 1,000 yards. I don't know. It's going to be hard since there's a lot of targets that Garoppolo can go to this year, but we'll see if that can happen. If that happens, I would not be surprised at all because I predicted it kind of as a bold prediction somewhat. So, yeah, McKinnon, running back, guy that can take pressure off of Garoppolo whenever he's not having a good passing game, and also catching the ball from the backfield if you need another target or whatever. Excited to see that. I can't really say anything else. I'm going to keep it like that, you guys. Please let me know what you guys think are the most important players for the offensive side of the ball in 2018. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say. These videos are getting shorter now since I've been talking about the 49ers for the past couple of months now, this whole offseason, so it's kind of getting not boring, but just a little too repetitive. I don't want to make it too repetitive, so I'm going to make these videos a little bit shorter. If you're wondering why they're so short, should be longer by the time it should get to prediction videos, starting with week 1 against the Vikings. Those videos, those should be fun. That's it, you guys. Please like and subscribe if you're new to this channel. That really helps out a lot, and I'll be catching you guys up tomorrow when I talk about the defensive side of the ball, the 3 most important players there. So I hope you guys have a nice day, nice weekend, nice whatever, and I'll see you guys another time. Bye, guys. Love y'all as always.